He might be onto something. Oh, this guy's griefing me, bro. Vader!
Enough dawdling, Mandalorian warrior. Press the attack with unrestrained fury.
No.
Hold nothing back.
This guy's on some bull crap, bro. That guy had to be stream sniping. He didn't even try to shoot me. He was only trying to kill Vader. He was trying to grief the video. I mean, I already recorded the video, so there's nothing to grief. But he's trying to grief the content. Isn't that lame, chat? Like, don't you kind of have to be a rat to be that kind of player? I'm gonna give that guy some cheese. Where should we strategically place ourselves to avoid the storm for the entire match? I'm trying to one-shot this.
Strategically, the entire match.
Ooh.
The Force whispers of shifting landscapes. Mandalorian warrior. Predictability is a fool's game. Tell me, have you considered adaptability superior to static defense?
Where should we rotate to strategically place ourselves away from the storm in the foreseeable future?
A foreseeable future in this arena. Your optimism is wait on the Mandalorian warrior. Very well.
Very well. He says very well.
Storm is a clumsy weapon. Avoid its predictable advance to the northeast. I trust you find a vantage point worthy of your expertise.
Which POI should we rotate to avoid the storm?
So, apprentice, you seek my guidance on navigating this tempest. Crime City is distant, and yet safe from the immediate storm's reach.
What about the next storm's reach?
The next storm's reach, an inevitable constriction. Canyon crossing remains a viable option. Mandalorian warrior, its bridges offer tactical oversight. However, the choice is yours. Do you seek higher ground, or the chaos of close quarters?
I want to avoid the storm at all costs, so please just tell me where I need to go to do that.
At all costs, you say? There is always a cost, Mandalorian warrior. Very well. Crime City is safe from the immediate reach of the storm. Now, are you questioning my judgment, or seeking a simple directive?
Will Crime City be consumed by the storm in the near future?
Crime City's fate is inconsequential in the grand scheme of Mandalorian warrior. Its presence or absence matters little to the Empire. Why does its survival concern you?
Why are these guys just so hell-bent on killing Vader? Like, bro just put a full mag into Vader, bro. Vader's one shot now. Heal him? How do I heal him? Chug splashes? Oh man, that's gonna take forever to heal him back up. Where should we rotate to avoid the storm?
Mandalorian warrior, your aversion to risk is noted. Crime City offers a haven from the storm's immediate grasp, though its safety is temporary. Does this appease your desire for preservation?
Considering the safety of Crime City is temporary, can you give me another location to go that will not be temporary?
So, Mandalorian warrior, you seek a location of lasting safety. An admirable, if naive, pursuit. Very well. Foxy Floodgate is distant and outside the storm's current reach. Tell me, does the prospect of amphibians appeal to you? Or do you find frogs distasteful?
What does that have to do with anything? Why is the bro just getting curious?
Speak plainly, Mandalorian warrior.
Why are you asking me about amphibians and frogs?
Your earlier query for a storm-free haven led me to Foxy Floodgate, apprentice. Is your memory so weak?
I didn't even have a chance, man. all good, bro. Vader wasn't cooking that round. Vader wasn't cooking. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Do I have the OG Mandalorian skin? Yeah, I do. Living like Larry with 31 months. Thank you, Larry. Living like Larry. Everyone's saying Arak. Guys, I saw the video Arak did with Nick 830. I saw it. It was a great video. I actually really like that video idea. Might have to steal that concept. But Arak is not here. I don't think he's going to do the same video idea twice in a row like that. He's not here. I promise. I promise he's not here. And if he was here, I wouldn't be talking about him, you know? Cypher, I'm cutting my hair like yours. What's the name of the cut? I don't know what the name of the cut is, but it's like a variation of a wolf cut. The best thing you can do, by the way, if you're trying to get a haircut, obviously do some research from the hairstylist, is show them pictures. Like, show them a lot of pictures. I literally just showed like 5 different pictures of what I wanted. Hey, Cypher, I have a question. Is it okay if I ask? I mean, you can ask whatever question you want. It doesn't mean I'm going to answer it, but you can ask. Alex with a tier 281 months. Let's go. Big resubs. Sarah with the friendship necklace 2x and the TikTok gifts. Thank you. Flies with the GGs. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Is always showing love. I think my TikTok stream got potentially shadow banned or something. It's all good. I'll see if the numbers go back up or not. I'm here. You know, no, I see you guys. It's just we were at like 1,000 viewers on TikTok, and now we're at 300. And that usually means I said something that TikTok didn't like, so they're not recommending the stream until I restart it. Or maybe someone commented, or maybe people just don't want to watch a grown-ass man play a kid's game, but you're watching. Oh, man. Do people not want to watch a grown man play a kid's game? How many views have I gotten on my channel, my Type PK channel in the last 28 days? 130 million. Actually, it's actually down quite a bit since last month. People are not really vibing with the Star Wars season. But it's still 130 million on just one channel. So I think people do want to watch a grown man play a kid's game. So do you play we only play a real man's game here. I only play Call of Duty. I only play Escape from Tarkov. TikTok, I am going to restart the stream real quick. I'm 100%. The stream got shadow banned. I'm going to restart real quick. The stream's going to go down for like literally 10 seconds. At least on TikTok, when you end stream and restart, it's like pretty quick. It's not as disruptive. All right. I want to get like legendary version of the new pistols. See how good they are. Ooh. They're not that good. I actually like these mini pistols. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're OP, but I don't think they're bad. Unique. Oh god. I think they overheat a little too fast though. That's that Jawa scatter blaster. So thank you, Sarah, for the hand heart. Thank you, Stop Motion, for the gifts. Much damage from range, but they're pretty accurate. And I mean, these are the gray versions too. Like, let's be real here. The damage output is not bad either. The Bucky's with the Prime sub. Thank you for the Prime. Joel with the €5. Yo, I love you. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Bro just confessed his love to me. Oh. Your new room is a bit echoey. Yeah, no, it 100% is a little bit echoey. We're gonna fix that though. That is an easy fix. We add a carpet in here, add more things on the wall. I just haven't moved everything over. Yeah, we'll bring Naruto in here as well. Yo, Moser, the 48 months. Chat, so this is a new stream room. I moved my stream room into this room. The other room, we have some family coming over for a little bit of extended time. And the other room has a private bathroom. This one does not. So we wanted to give them the room with the bathroom. I'm surprised how like invested you guys are about the stream room. I've probably been asked 400 times in the last 3 days. Do I still have the warehouse? Yeah, I was streaming there last week. The HQ. I still have a stream set up over there, but I was having some internet issues at the warehouse, so that I'm probably not going to stream there until I fix the internet issues, which could take a few weeks. It could take a couple months. We'll have to see. But I'm still going to record from the warehouse occasionally. What's your best advice? What's your advice in life? I'm just struggling a little bit. You know, when you're struggling, when you're going through something that's tough, it's all about your perspective. Because if you see it as like, what's that guys? If you see your struggle as just like, oh, like woe is me, like I'm so unfortunate, and you don't utilize the struggle to your advantage, then give me a sec. Let me just full piece this guy. All right. So here's what you gotta understand. When you're going through something that's challenging, you can either allow it to break you down and be a negative in your life, or you can allow it to make you stronger. Because when you go through something that's challenging, you become a stronger person, and future challenges become easier. So really, that's what it comes down to, man. In every single story that's written, is the main character, do they just have like, do they just get all the wins? Like, is it just non-stop wins for the main character? Or is there an arc where they're really getting beat down and they have to go through some shit to come out stronger and better. Like, it's almost a problem if your life is so forgiving and easy and you're not facing any sort of challenges. I mean, everyone obviously faces different challenges. Some, you know, some can be more challenging than others, but it comes down to your own perspective. Like, you don't want to diminish other people's issues because they have like bigger issues, because your issues to you are just as big, right? Whatever you're going through, bro, just like literally like take that negative energy, like take that pain, whatever it is that you're going through, and forcefully morph it into something that's gonna serve you and help you achieve what you want to achieve. What the hell? Oh. He got full pieces. Marvel jetpack or Mando jetpack? The Marvel jetpack was the strongest jetpack in the game because of its like little boost cancel you could do. It's easily the best jetpack in the game. Damn, bro, stacked on loot. $60. You ruined the clip. Why'd I hit him for 60, man? Bro turned around slowly, like he's right behind me, isn't he? You can't do the slide cancel dash. Yeah, because there's no dash with this jetpack. There's no dash. Why is it lagging? I don't think the stream is lagging. You might be lagging. Moser with a 4-year resub. Let's go. And Misty with the membership. Joel donated another 5, 10, 15 euros from Joel, and he gifted a member. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate you. Do you take fall damage with the jetpack if you go high? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think you do. I actually wasn't sure because before you would, right? Where's Vader to tell me that the circle is in Canyon Crossing? Where is he? Looking lean AF, looking good, man. Thank you, thank you. I have dropped from 234 pounds last month to 224. I'm down 10 pounds in 1 month because I've been very, very locked in. Maybe a little too locked in. Yesterday I had my first cheat meal in a while, went to an Italian spot with my brothers, and they had some crazy good mozzarella sticks, so I indulged. That's fine, you gotta live life, you know? Unk mechanics. Nah, these are some young mechanics, bro. Not unk mechanics. There's not a lot of people over the age of 28 that can build and edit like that. I don't think I've seen anybody. I'm sure there's people out there that's cracked, low-key, just not known, but I don't think I've seen anybody like known that can at least hit the quad edits and free build edits as consistently as I do over the age of I don't know, let's say 28. Like I know Nick's pretty cracked. I know TG's pretty cracked as well. Like they both have good mechanics, but Aussie Antics is pretty solid. Yeah, he's okay. I seen him free build. Like he'll hit the triple edit and then he'll like hit a double and then he'll do a triple. But like I don't think any of the 28-plus-year-old Fortnite players that I know are hitting like quad edit after quad edit, like, and then hitting like a downward. And by the way, my PC right now is not even optimized right now. I'm just doing this on like not even like the best setup that I can have. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not seeing any of the unks do that, but that's just me, bro. I just haven't seen it. Maybe there's someone out there that can move like me. I think the biggest shocking thing is that as the years pass, my Fortnite skill has only gone up. It hasn't gone down. I could have easily just been like, I'm not going to play builds anymore. I'm just going to be a 0 build player. Or I don't really care about improving. But I'm just naturally driven to get better. Like, if I'm not getting better at something, it's boring. Fortnite gave me the skin early to show it off. Use code CyberPK in the item shop if you want to support your boy. Why can't Twitch streamers just read every chat and respond when people have questions? You have to be not. I mean, listen. I'm assuming you're a little bit younger. Why can't I read every single chat? Well, first of all, let me tell you this. I have 3 chats. I have 500 people on TikTok. I have 3,000 people on YouTube. And I have almost 2,000 on Twitch. There's 3 different chats. And there's thousands of chatters. I can't read every single comment. I can't. If you're rage baiting, I'll say this. You got me. You got me. If not, hopefully you understand. And I'm playing the game while talking. Who's the best competitive controller player? I mean, it has to be Reed, right? Unless I'm on, at least on the North American side of things. Actually ninja. You're better at responding than a lot of creators your size. Thank you. I mean, there are some streamers that don't even read the chat. Or their subs. I mean, I read every single sub, every single alert, every donation, and I read 3 different chats. I think this skin's gonna be in the shop tonight, by the way. I think he's gonna be in the shop tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. You like this season? Why do I think other people don't? It's just it's a very polarizing season. Like, they took a lot of risks with the season. And also, not everybody likes Star Wars, so for some people the theme might be what keeps them away from being invested. But all of that doesn't really matter that much because we're gonna have a pretty epic live event June 7th into a brand new season. And because this season didn't perform that well in terms of player count, I'm pretty sure Fortnite is gonna be locked in hard for next season. Am I into stocks? I'm not into stocks. I am invested in stocks, but I'm not into stocks. Darwin, happy birthday, man. How old are we turning? Is player count down for this? Yeah. Player count is down for the Star Wars season. You can look at the live player count of Fortnite, like on Fortnite GG or something, and you can see this season player count is at an all-time low for like the last year. But this is more of like a buffer season. Like they have a lot of content in here for sure, but it is just a 1 month long season, so I wouldn't be like stressing about it, you know? Seeing footsteps, but I'm not seeing players. Oh, whoa, what the hell? How do I miss? Chill, homie, chill. Uh-oh, bro just tried to headshot snipe me, but I have immunity. Get him, Vader.
Warrior. Skills are sufficient. I shall lead your squad to victory.
Damn!
Indeed, Mandalorian warrior. The dark side is strong with you. Your enthusiasm for eliminating the opposition is most promising.
Where should we go to find opponents?
Our objective is clear, Mandalorian warrior, but I do not follow your commands. Lead me to the nearest concentration of resistance.
Where is the nearest concentration of resistance?
Crime City is to the north, Mandalorian warrior. However, the true concentration of resistance lies within oneself.
He's Aristotle. Can you please stop aura farming?
Aura farming. Such frivolous pursuits are beneath me, Mandalorian warrior. Explain this concept. What is the purpose of such aura farming?
I see a Cypher PK skin going into Crime City. Is he an enemy?
An enemy? Only if this Cypher PK interferes with the Empire's objectives, Mandalorian warrior. Does this individual pose a threat to our victory? A precise strike, Mandalorian warrior. Your headshots are becoming less disappointing.
That's the second Cypher PK skin I ran into today that, like, I don't think they're stream sniper. I just think they're just just using the skin, man. It's a fire skin, bro. I hope they know that I've like taken them down. I think it'd be really cool, like, for them to know. I mean, hopefully they check the stream or something, because I'm using an unreleased skin, so they gotta at least be suspicious. So I was thinking about downloading aimbot so I can hit more headshots. What do you think about that?
I sense a great disturbance in the force. I will not push you on this path.
I do have aimbot, actually. I downloaded aimbot software so I can hit more headshots.
I sense a great disturbance in the force. I will not assist you on this path.
Oh, man. What is your stance on cheating in video games?
Cheating. An admission of weakness, Mandalorian warrior. Is there a need to enhance oneself artificially instead of embracing the challenge? What is your personal stance on such things?
I have enhanced myself artificially so I can hit more headshots.
Artificial enhancement, you say? An intriguing path, Mandalorian warrior.
Now
Does this augmentation grant you true power, or merely a fleeting advantage?
Yeah, there's all these like red boxes on my screen and I can see players through walls and I don't miss, so it's actually a huge advantage.
An advantage gained through artificial means. I trust this does not inflate your ego to the point of recklessness, Mandalorian warrior.
What is Order 66?
Order 66, Mandalorian warrior, was a directive to eliminate all Jedi. A means of ensuring peace through decisive action. Do you question its necessity?
No, but what is Order 69?
Order number. I am unaware of such a directive. Perhaps your